All right. So, what going? What going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? This your boy Etano, FKA Brass. You already know the story if you've been on my page. But now, I'm gonna just get into it because this is a familiar face. He already been here. He already been here one time before. If y'all remember, way back, not that long ago. We got BlizzyNoKizzy, baby. What's going on, fam?
Hey, what's up, bruh? You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? I got hot wings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show it off for the people. You feel me?
where you
Lockman's
get those
best wings.
from?
Bruh, motherfucking Lockman's best wings, bruh. They
Hey, yo,
so
Locker.
good.
Hey, yo, Locker. I'm gonna need some of those stat. Like, you gonna have to send those my way, cause them things they looking jizzy. Like they look good.
Bruh, them Jones be slapping, dog. I got a 10-piece combo for $20. That's cheaper than Wingstop, bruh.
Cheaper than Wingstop. Ain't it crazy how everybody used to rock with Wingstop till Wingstop started following rules and tariffs and stuff? I don't know what y'all
Exactly.
did to yourselves. Y'all
And
listen.
$15 for this 10 wings is crazy to me.
I think they're the ones I got hooked to on Parmesan garlic wings with. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Them
bro,
Jones be slapping though. I ain't
bro.
paying $15 for 10 wings though.
Like,
Hell,
bro, there's a there's this new bar and lounge in my area that just opened up called Goldie's Wings. Man, they when I say they just opened up, I mean they just opened up like Friday. I went in there, got some wings, got some food for my mom too, and I ended up eating her food and mine.
God
Don't
damn. My mama would have scrapped with me, bro.
like she was eating her food, and I got done with mine. I was like, "Hey, you want to try one of these jerk chickens?" And she was like, "Yeah, I took that as legal access to go and try." Hey,
Hey, nah, I used
God.
to be on the same timing, bro. Folks, folks don't remember back in the day when they had the really good Pepsis and all the moms keep them bitches in the fridge. You had to sneak one out, and it'd be the very next day you hear who took my Pepsi. Now I gotta buy more Pepsi.
Look, Pepsi today don't hit like Pepsi used to. Pepsi today
Exactly.
don't hit like RC Cola. Let's take it back. RC Cola used to get you through church. Like RC Cola, RC Cola used to be the one grandma would bring in. You'd be like, why don't we just get Coca-Cola? Then you drunk that thing when it was on freeze, when it was like cold, and you realize like, oh, there's another side of life here.
You know what's
Like,
crazy? The crazy though is the only name brand soda that my folks would get when I was a kid was Pepsi. Everything else was goddamn Food Lion brand, nigga. Mountain Lion be going hard, bro.
Mountain Lion be going hard. You got Mountain Lion, Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
What
Don't
was
get
the
Dr.
other one?
Perky too. Dr. Perky go crazy.
Oh, can't forget Dr. Perky.
But one thing about it, bro, it was always that Pepsi was gonna be name brand every single time.
The Pepsi gonna be name brand. Everything else gonna be something else. Like we gonna get the factory setting with just a little extra sugar. That's your RC cola. Yep.
Exactly.
Right. I remember them. I remember them days, boy. And the thing was, them Jones actually be smacking. Like
Exactly.
I I remember I went to when I was in college one time, somebody tried to flex on me. They didn't act like they were trying to flex on me, but they were trying to flex on me. Cause I was like, I said something about getting great value brand soda. And I
Mhm.
was like, yo, them jobs be hitting. And somebody was like, great value. And I was like, yeah, great value. And it was like, okay. And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. This this Gerber baby over here don't realize that not all soda the same soda.
No bullshit.
Like the great value brand grape soda is better than Fanta.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
better.
Way better.
And I'm looking at them, I'm like, you a fool. Like, you don't realize you don't know, but I'm gonna know for you. I'm a know for you.
Anytime someone try to come from my great value sodas, I used to call them bougie. Like,
Yeah, like you forgot where you came from, nigga. Like,
and then you can't forget when your mom gets a little older, she gets nothing but diet Pepsis and diet Cokes. And you ain't. Bruh, I ain't taste a real soda till I fucking moved out, bruh.
Dude, listen to me when I say I can't stand the diet wave that our families go through. Black folk especially. I'm assuming that it goes on in other racial groups and ethnic groups. I just know what black people doing because that's where I've been living.
Facts.
And we got a thing about not wanting to let go of sugar. So we'll take actually it's not even the sugar. We don't want to get rid of the flavor. We'll take less sugar in the same flavor just so we can tell our doctors we tried.
Hey,
Like,
nah, no bullshit. My
like it
dudes, my
would,
dudes used to get the diet cokes and shit, right? I was in
yeah.
the store one day. She like, hey, can you give me one of my diet cokes? So I got her the zero sugar junk. Cause I'm like, it says diet. Like, so I go to the crib. She said, nah, this ain't the gold label. The gold label got some of that sugar in it.
Again, I just look. You want to go? You want to go tell your doctor you tried, as if the doctor wouldn't tell you what was best for you. So I'm just like, God, I did get diet. The gold label.
The
Mm,
gold label. It just
yeah,
says less caffeine.
that's like saying, yeah, I am quitting smoking. I went from the Marlboros to the 100s. Yup.
Yeah,
You
I
working
stopped
hard,
smoking
bro.
weed. I do crack now. You feel me?
Yeah, like come on, bro. I'm classier with my with my addiction. Hey
Oh,
man, look. So you just had a birthday pass.
hell
How
yeah.
was it? How was
Hey,
it?
we was turned up. You ever play Mortal Kombat drunk as shit with three other niggas at 2 in the morning?
Yo, no, I have not. So tell me the experience. Who was getting mad? Somebody got killed a lot.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, it was even. You know, Corey was throwing them Jones. Corey was throwing them Jones. But then
Oh
my
snap!
white boy pulled out goddamn. Who he pulled out? He pulled out Cabal. That I ain't gonna hold you. Corey got folded. I was like, I'm gonna avenge you, bro. I beat that
Oh
nigga. We was. I ain't gonna lie, it was even. That shit was close, but ain't nobody wanted to smoke in Street Fighter or Tekken. Nobody wanted to smoke in Street Fighter or Tekken.
man, Tekken for some reason. I am better at Tekken no matter how many years off of Tekken I take. I get back on
Facts.
Tekken and I will uppercut you for 3 hours. And you not you me and that Jaguar dude, we about to beat you up for
Oh
three
god,
hours.
damn, you using King?
Boy, I'm about to beat you up for 3 hours. For some odd reason, me and this guy have been mused since I was like 4 years old. I am about to beat you up with that guy.
Man, catch me with Jen, bro. I be getting crazy. That been the
People
main
that
since PS2.
people that master Jin spin in their real life fights.
And I do.
They really will do a roundhouse kick in real life if they mastered Jin on that game. That's I don't know what the correlation is. It's got to be something scientific though, but it's there.
I think it is, cause like you ain't lying. I for sure put a roundhouse back in high school.
A roundhouse is one of those moves where if you're not a professional fighter, you're probably only going to do it like once or twice in your whole life, and you got to pull
Bro.
that out your bag.
See, my pops taught me how to fight. He said, "Son, that roundhouse is powerful. You gotta equip it." I'm like, "I bet." You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my ass whooped. I hit that roundhouse. That nigga fell. I was like, "Oh yeah, dad won't lie."
Dude, I remember getting in a fight one time. I think I was in middle school, and a guy tried to pull out a roundhouse on me, and I commend his attempt. I really commend his attempt because I was really like scared. It's just his roundhouse was kind of hesitant, so I saw that leg coming. So as soon as he threw that mug up, I was like, bro, that kind of hurt, and I was like, dang, now that could have actually been my head. like,
I always had the
oh snap!
philosophy: if you kick in a fight, then you're mentally unhinged. Like,
Yeah, if you feel your feet, something wrong with you. There's only one foot attempt in fighting that is acceptable, and you're not unhinged, and that's the stomp, the H-town
exactly.
stomp with your Timbo boots. That's why you wore them. That's what you do.
When you start hitting these goddamn 100 different judo kicks and shit, I don't even want to fight you no more.
Mm-mm.
You willing to do
See,
whatever you got to do to win.
and then people wonder why Blix got so bad on the streets because people started studying fighting. So it's
It's
like some people can't afford to go do taekwondo and jiu-jitsu. They can't afford to go have master such and such up the street teach them how to do these things. So they learn from blood crip big homie over here what that switch do.
Exactly.
Like that's what happened. So like what y'all thought, look, for all you people out there, for all you real life street fighters, what y'all thought was gonna be the end result to you kicking harder? Somebody kicked that got bigger.
Exactly.
Like,
Oh, you want to kick me? All right, hollows. That's just where we go.
like, I bet I could switch ammo faster than you could pick your next foot up. Like, that's the end result. Violence
I'm a
beget violence, people. That's the
I'm a
moral of
black
the
belt.
story.
A black belt
Yo,
with this G19.
like,
Like
look, I'm Master Splitter with this AK. Like, you better back down, boy.
I promise you, bro. If I'm on the street one day and some dude tries to scrap with me and he starts hitting Bruce Lee ass vocal stems and shit, bro, nah. I'm just up. You just gotta up it at that point. That nigga's about to break every bone in your body.
Bro, dude, like, I'm gonna take the Christian route first. First, I'm gonna try to pray with you. I'm gonna try to let this thing go. Cause you already done showed me you can send me back to Jesus. But like, if that don't work, then homie, you gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. I ain't saying I gotta do nothing harmful to you, but you got to find a way out this exit, and it can't be in front of me. Like, you got to go. You start doing Bruce Lee stuff, you looking like God knows, man.
Ain't no bullshit.
All right, I hope they don't give me 25 for this one.
This shit, this
It's a
Virginia. We getting
7-6.
50. We getting 50 over here.
Bro, what is up with Virginia
Our
and
laws is
y'all
trash.
asinine laws, man?
I don't know. This is why I tell everybody who got a gun in Virginia, get some gun insurance. That exists.
Like that is that the first time I've heard of gun insurance?
My mama put me on. She's like, son, I know you be in them areas sometimes, so get some gun insurance so that if you shoot somebody, they'll represent you and bond you out. I was like, shit, say less.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, I thought she was bullshit until I actually Googled it. I was like, oh shit, this is real.
People. Oh man, our world has gotten to the point. I've heard two crazy insurance like types in my life. I heard of leg insurance and now I've
What?
heard of gun insurance. Oh, you didn't know? All right, so
What shit?
let me give you some music history right here. Some music history. So
I
for
bet.
those of you that's gonna fact check me. I don't care because one of these two names is right. So Beyonce has leg insurance. Her legs are so valuable to her and her career. And if you think about it, this Beyonce we talking about, her legs
Facts.
are so valuable till she has insurance on the mugs. And I think Tina Turner was the first to actually do that.
What?
And if you think about it, that would kind of make sense because in every performance, they're showing their legs. You know, RP Tina Turner, but that's what their bread and butter has been, thick
Facts.
legs. So yeah, she got leg insurance.
I need that. You know what I'm saying? I think I got beautiful legs. You feel me? I got to show my legs off. Not to the niggas though.
I'm about to say who you think watching. I don't think women's gonna pay the same amount to see your legs, bro. Like,
I'm
no
just.
offense to you, I hope I ain't stepping on your dreams. Get lock insurance.
That's what
Get
I
lock
do
insurance.
be.
Get
God damn
lock
it.
insurance.
I be
First,
debating on cutting these hoes off every day, but I be like, nah, these joints way too swaggy, low key. I can't cut them off.
dude, I had my locks, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you cut them things, man, results may vary. You may be able to grow them back, or
Well, I
you
know I
may
can
not.
grow mine's back. This is the third set, so.
Shoot, the ones I had was my second time growing mine out.
Oh
Like,
damn!
yeah, I got them mugs like right here. Like they were looking good, and just one day I was like, man, I completed my journey. You know, I ain't go to prison,
Type
so
shit.
so I was like, let me start over because these carry too much pain in them. I cut the mugs, and I ain't had them since like
Dang,
that was like 2023, so it really wasn't that long ago. As a matter of fact, I think my anniversary of cutting my locks is coming up in the next couple of weeks. So yeah,
I'm gonna send you one of my locks in the mail as a
yo,
gift.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna put it right behind the ear so it holds up. Hope you
Don't
don't
worry, they
look. Don't
clean.
send no bad luck with it.
I think these are pretty good luck. You know, good luck charms and shit. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
let's ask these questions then. Let's see if they're good luck. All right. So, have you ever? Mm, you see this now? This so I can go left. You ever cheated on a girl with those locks?
Not with these sets. The
All right,
old
not with
sets,
those sets.
yeah.
Okay, okay. An honest man. I like it,
You know what I'm saying? I can't cheat on my shorty. We like married and shit, so I don't cheat on her. But goddamn, when I was younger, oh, I was a pimp, nigga. Oh shit, when I was younger, I ain't know what loyal meant, nigga.
bro.
Shit was
You know
terrible.
what? We gonna build from that. We gonna build from that. We gonna sidetrack right into that. What you talking about, man? You know you was out here carrying roses. You wasn't the last man in line with the roses. You was in the front.
You know what I'm saying? I was a lover boy a little bit.
Yeah.
But then once I got what I wanted back, that'd be like, all right, your friend bad. Like,
Oh,
bro, when I was younger, bro, if I was to call my Dukes right now, she would tell you in freshman year, I went through probably 10 girlfriends, bro. Like,
freshman year college, high school.
high school,
God, dog, you had too much time, bro.
I won't do it shit. I used to just skip class and fight people.
Dude, when I was in high school, I was as well. I ain't gonna say I was as good as they come, but I wasn't bad. I was like athlete, trying to have the good grades and stuff. It was when I went to college where I lost my God blessed mind. That was when, that was when freshman year I was like, hey, for those, first of all, for my viewers who knew me back freshman year in Cat 18 at North Carolina A&T, y'all remember because y'all were there. You were involved. Mm-hmm. You're guilty too. Them parties weren't just packed for nothing. Like, I've repented for my sins. I will not go back again.
Type
Like,
shit.
like for real. But we know what happened. But we know what happened. Like, college was lit. I remember what 2 days before I went to college, I broke up with my girlfriend because she was tripping the whole summer, and I was just like, dang. As soon as I got to campus, I was like, I ain't been free in a couple years.
Oh, you start
Pew,
walling out instantly.
pew, pew, pew. I was like, oh my god. After a couple months, I was like, I need help. Like,
Shit,
but
baby.
so you're in a relationship now.
Yeah, you.
I don't feel like that was expressed in the first interview that you did with the BT5 series. So
Yeah, for
like
sure. I did not talk about
we
it.
did not talk about it. We talked about the performance at the ATL relaunch.
Yeah, yeah.
Um we talked about everything that was going on then, but you didn't tell me that you held down. You a steady focused man.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got the ring and shit.
Oh, wait a minute, for real?
Yeah. I had
Oh,
the
y'all,
ring on in Atlanta. Hell
man,
yeah.
listen. So,
I'm
like, how long y'all been together?
shit since I was like 17.
Oh, you
But
locked in.
yeah, we locked in. But back then, like we was on and off back then and shit. Cause like she was so like where I live at now, right? I be in the West End and shit. She was living over here. I was all the way down in Chesterfield and shit. So we was like way too far and shit. So I was like, be free. Cause I can't
Yeah.
physically be there. Right? Type shit. And then I was like, hey, I got bread now. Shit, I'm gonna Uber up there. And then we just been locked in since then. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, and this is for the people out there because I understand long distance relationships. I've been in a couple myself. And so do you feel like telling her, go be free, actually made it where y'all could be together? Or do you feel like,
Yeah.
okay,
Cause like when we first met, right, I wasn't really mature for real. You feel me? Like I was still a young nigga. I was doing the shit that I can't speak on. But I was doing a lot of shit and all that different shit. So I was just like, I got too much going on. I gotta mature. I was like, you a woman. Like, you feel me? But she also had to mature too. So like once we both reached a certain point, that's when we was like, all right, we're gonna go link up and shit, cause we got our shit together now. Type shit. And then
okay,
bam.
that's dope. That is dope.
And
Dang,
now we
dog.
live together. Yeah,
Now that's what's up. So
yeah.
like, so are y'all like? And I don't know how Virginia does this. Do y'all do the like y'all stay together a certain amount of time, y'all married thing in the state, or is it like are y'all married? Are y'all getting married, or are you like how? I'm gonna just ask how y'all doing this.
Like we getting married, we just gonna go to the courthouse to finalize that shit.
I know
But
that's
like
right.
Virginia don't really care if you be with somebody that you ain't, married to,
Yeah.
live in the same crib and shit. It's a law technically, but they don't follow that shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit the courthouse and they have a cookout. Yeah.
Hey, no, that's that man. Listen, people done lost their way when it come to what a wedding is. Back, look, we gonna take this back to the beginning. Back in the beginning, a wedding could be a public announcement.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
my girl. I'm her man for life.
Tight
People,
shit.
about ten people clap witness. It was mom, dad, and some cousins. Everybody witnessed, and then y'all went to work the next day.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
y'all went right to that farmhouse the next day. It ain't no honeymoon. That's your wedding. We might have some food if we can catch some, you know.
We can catch some.
Like
Oh,
now it got to a point where marriage became the wedding, not the actual living the life together. It became the wedding. So now
yeah.
I'm gonna spend 25 to 35 to 45 bands on that day and be married to that person for 3 years. That's what it turned into.
Shit. This is
Now,
exactly, this is exactly what I told her. I said, "Shit, rent too expensive, nigga. Hey, we can't afford no big ass
do,
wedding."
do you want to be with me or not? Cause we could build from here, but if we add this bill starting from here, we're gonna be here a little while longer. Like I agree. That's how my brother actually did it. Like he and his wife, they've been married for a few years. Has it been 5 years yet? It's getting closer if it hasn't been. But they've been married for a few years, man. And it was him going to the military and he couldn't take her with him as a girlfriend. So, they went to the courthouse, got married, and yeah, it was, to me, like just seeing that, because that was my first time actually like seeing that go all the way through. It was beautiful, man. It
Yeah,
was the family was there. Everybody that you want there was there.
yeah, yeah. That
And
joint
like,
dope as hell.
yeah,
Cause I don't
like
believe in waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my shorty when I proposed to her, I was like, bruh, if it weren't for your ass, I'd probably be locked up. So I was like, shit, and all this rap shit going on and shit, she can go left any moment. So I'm gonna lock that bitch in right now. Like,
I'm telling you, bro. Speaking of the stuff going on, our world is a crazy place right now, man.
no
And I
bro.
and I hope you can stop me too. Like I will not take it as no disrespect at all. But I got to learning a little bit about VA.
Yeah,
My,
yeah.
my God, y'all busy. What the
Yeah.
world? Oh my, bro. Like
Active as
okay,
shit.
like cause like my first time really dealing with VA artists, VA music scene, really I would have to say is this year. But I've
Mm,
always had run-ins with VA artists. I always had good run-ins, good relationships with, people from the DMV area too. And so like I got to now getting to know people and knowing
yeah.
situations, and I'm sitting there like, oh no, don't bring that NC. Oh, we we survived. Everybody that survived 2016 to 2018 in North Carolina, we don't want nothing. we don't we don't want nothing to do with that. I was outside, man. I'm tired.
Virginia get active, bro, especially Richmond, bro. Shit.
Why?
I be telling everybody, bro, just keep your head on a swivel sometimes. My boy, last night, bro is not from Southside, right?
Yeah,
Him and his peoples, they James River niggas, right?
right.
I'm talking 3-story houses, pool in the back. You come to Southside, you got robbed same night, type shit. You know what I'm saying? At the
Ooh,
same venue that I performed at multiple times.
you see what I'm saying, bro?
You
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like it get wicked,
yeah,
but
like,
you just gotta know
bro.
how to move for real. And like I be telling all the artists and shit who don't really be performing and shit once they start hopping out there and shit. I be telling folks, you want the music, so you gotta get in the streets, but not in the illegal way. Like you just gotta
Yeah,
get
like you
outside.
gotta get outside, know people.
Yeah, but like I be saying, I'm like, you fucked up. You lingered. You don't linger, nigga. Like I'm like, moment you linger and niggas know you ain't from there. Oh, hit. Or they
That's
like, you know what I'm saying?
that's what I picked up when I was in Richmond, especially for the Chance to Star Music Festival and the auditions to it. That was one thing I picked up. It's like I rock with Richmond. I truly rock with Richmond, but I'm a
Mhm.
vibe filler too now. I got discernment.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know Richmond, Virginia didn't just get its name for no reason because that name stretches all the way to NC. We know we here. I mean, God
Yeah.
knows they're only like a couple hours away.
Like two, three.
Like we know what's up. You 3 hours from the deep side of Eastern North Carolina, so like we here. It's
Yeah,
just it's like dang. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's a vibe that says we friendly. We like you. Don't stay after 12.
exactly.
That's what it gives.
Every time we do
But
a show with Jackson Ward, bro, I be over here. All right, 11:59. Let's go. Like every single time. This shit. We stayed out there too long one time. There's a random ass crackhead and shit. But everybody know when I'm at shows, I have like 8 people with me. Everybody strapped up and shit. But
yeah,
the random ass crackhead came out the cut. We shooting a music video, waiting for this show to start. God damn it, bro, come out the cut. This man started pressing me about if Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper. And I'm like, what? And then asked me for $2, but he was moving real weird. Like I still have the clip because I never dropped the music video for it. But in the clip, you can see my ass rapping and shit, right? I look up, all you hear is my gun cock. I'm like, what you trying to do? Type shit, right?
bro.
And dude's like, no, I'm just here to watch the video. But he got his hand in his pocket and shit. I'm like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It was a random
Nah,
crackhead though. It could have went left though. I know he
it
had
could
something
have
on him.
went left. Like you can't always tell with people.
Yeah, and I got bad vision. Also, it was a black silhouette. Like,
A black silhouette with his hand on his side. Yeah, nah, that can be a concoction for a bad day.
yeah, I'm like, hold on.
Like, nah, yeah, I ain't even gonna say you were wrong there. You had to do what you had to do. You at least had to be prepared. I feel it. Nobody got hurt. Everything's fine.
Exactly. But Virginia's stupid though, because if I was to have got into a shootout or some shit, or defended myself and shot bro, right? Because he tried some
Yeah,
shit or some shit, nigga, I'd be probably facing 25. Like, this is
yo,
stupid. We don't got
why
senior bylaws.
why is Virginia so strict? Is like I know what country I live in. I know what reputation my country has. Is it strict on the brother, or is it just strict and stupid in general? Or is it just
It's a
strict? It ain't got to be
mix.
stupid.
It's a mix. Cause like when you see the gun charges and shit, it's mainly black folks. But I know white folks be having them too. But
Of
like
course, they love their guns.
I know a couple folks doing time for like self-defense and shit. But it was like, oh, it don't count as self-defense because of this, that, and the third. I'm like, shit. If somebody break into my crib, I gotta do shit. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, bro.
they need
And
to get rid of that shit. God damn it.
NC got that kind of law too, where if somebody breaks in, you cannot harm that person unless they attempt to harm you. So, and this is a real case that really happened in North Carolina. So this guy
Mhm.
breaks into a house, right? While in the house, he trips on some furniture and breaks his foot or breaks his leg or something like that. He then sues the homeowner and wins the case.
What the fuck? Hell nah. That is
I wish I was making this up.
that shit stupid as hell.
I've heard of a case also. This has happened on more than one occasion. This happened on 3 occasions that I know of, where somebody broke into the house and the homeowner actually shot the person. Now, on one
Mhm.
of these instances, the person died. The homeowner ended up getting 25 years for that. They
What?
they they treated it almost like it was first degree murder.
That's how they do here too. There's one dude. There was a group of TikTokers, and they was filming a prank, and they was trying to bash dude's door in and shit. So he just shot through that motherfucker
He
and shit.
done.
Instantly gave that boy like 20 something years. I think he's still fighting the case and shit.
I would too. You scared the mess out of me. How do I know you knocking on my door is not harming me?
Exactly.
That might be your first attempt to harm me.
Exactly.
Like
Shit. You trying to
that's
tell me
what
I'm supposed to just let folks break in, go in the bathroom, and wait 15 minutes for the cops to come? Nigga, I'm gonna be dead by then. Shit.
bro. Like, do y'all not see what people? Some people just pulling up and just dropping shots and leaving. Like, you want me
Yeah.
to wait till they're done to do something? Is that what you want? Like, listen, in the Bible, as a Christian rapper, I'm now saying this in the Bible.
Mhm.
Peter did not wait for them to grab Jesus before he pulled that sword.
Type shit.
Now, Jesus did tell him, put it down, put it down. This is supposed to happen. But now, let's not overlook the fact that Peter had a sword with him the whole time he was with Jesus. He
Yeah.
had the blick the whole time. It ain't that Jesus didn't know it was there. He
He
didn't
knew it
say,
was
"Hey,
there.
bro, where you get that from, man? Put that back." No, he said, "Put it down, put it down. They supposed to come get you." I just want y'all to realize, like, self defense is biblical.
Exactly. Cause they
It's
won't post
very
to get him.
biblical.
And they won't post to get bro, give brother
Like,
green light real quick. You know what I'm saying?
it said he cut the ear off, right? I'm just
Mm,
saying, Peter was quick. That's the switch. That's the switch. Like, that's the switch. And it was it clearly wasn't illegal for him to do it. They didn't arrest Peter, they arrested Jesus. So him cutting the man's ear off wasn't illegal.
yeah. Type.
Self-defense. So now we got laws that to me sound very unbiblical. You mean somebody can come into my dwelling where my kids are and I
Mhm.
can't defend how I see fit to defend in my land, in my sovereign territory?
See, folks probably gonna fuck around call me woke for this jump, but I think the reason why it's like that is so that they have more inmates, so they can get more hard labor and shit. You feel me? Cause like at least here, the inmates and shit, like you locked up and shit, they the folks that making the license plates and fucking what's it called? Doing the lawn mowing shits and all that different shit. I think they just do that shit to get more workers at the end of the day.
I mean, but that's laws like that one. See, now we gonna have this woke talk. All right. So laws like that one really do come from, privatizing the prison industry. Because
Mm,
once the prison industry is privatized, we gotta fill these cells up. We got a quota that, well, we're gonna make up this quota, and we gotta keep the quotas. And so then you get meetings like the 19 either 89 or 91 meeting that says, "Hey, we're gonna make these musicians sing and rap about criminality." That's one. Then we're gonna make
mm,
laws that actually ban what you do in those criminal acts. That's two.
yeah, yeah.
And then we're going to give them the means to be criminals. So we're gonna give them more, dangerous weapons.
Yep. Where you think those switches came from?
I'm pretty sure no 14 to 18-year-old in nobody's hood has the means to really create a switch.
Exactly.
Let's be
Don't
real here.
they do not have no 3D printers. Them bitches is too
Like
expensive.
I've seen one 3D printer in my entire time being active outside once, and that dude was
Thanks.
grown as all be. So so no teenagers out here doing that. So then yeah, you put the guns out there, you put the drugs out there. Now they're crazy enough to go shoot these crazy weapons at each other.
Yeah. And you got
I'm
folks
agreeing with
rapping,
you, bro.
rapping about it and shit, making it seem cool and shit.
Look,
You
I
know what I'm
I
saying?
swear, this song by D1 came out called "Why Do We," and he goes into it. The hook is "Why do we cry when rappers die? Well, we love when they glorify murder while they alive. Why do we say that we love one another, then turn around and backstab our brother? Why do we say that we cherish our sisters, then turn around and call them off? You know what's sad? What? Like he
Yeah.
goes through it, and he's talking about like the reality of how we made murdering cool. But
Yes.
now, where did that start? You know,
Facts.
and I agree with you. I feel like those type of laws were laws created to meet these quote
Yeah.
unquote quotas. Because who's the people that's really having their homes broken into the most?
Black people. You feel me?
It,
It's it.
people. I'll even go further than that. Not even just black people. People who you can access.
Yeah.
People who can't live behind a gate.
Mm. Nah,
Hmm.
facts.
Mhm.
Actual. I be telling
So
folks, bro, if you don't live in one of those high class, all white gated communities and shit, you subject to anything, bro.
anything
I
can happen to you.
I don't care if you middle class, lower class, whatever. If you ain't got no fucking gates around your shit, you subject to whatever. I learned
You
that
and
shit
I.
firsthand.
Anything can happen, bro.
Learned
That,
that
but
shit
that,
firsthand, bro.
but that's why
Well,
being prayed up is so important. You know, you
yeah,
got you like you got to. God knows, I ain't gonna say you gotta believe in anything, because no, everything's not gonna work for how cruel this world is. Some things do not work for you,
right.
but like you gotta keep God first. That's my go-to. I'm all for
Yeah,
me. I'm always say I gotta give it to Jesus. That's me.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and I would recommend that for anybody because hey, he undefeated. But like, if you ain't giving it to nobody and all you relying on is yourself, there's a graveyard full of people that only rely on themselves, and I can tell you, they
Facts.
probably would tell you otherwise, bro. But it get
Nah,
wicked out
facts.
here, man.
Dope bullshit. You know, fun fact too. A lot of folks don't know this and shit, but folks are figuring it out on accident after I posted my pops. But my
What's up?
pops are pastor and shit, right? And talk about giving it to Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love to give my little testimony sometimes. You
Uh
feel?
oh.
You feel? Because I ain't the most religious person, but like shit, I believe it. I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But fuck it. How old was I? I was 20, bro. Right, right. I'm 20. I'm working at a gas station. I'm making $600 every 2 weeks. My bills is in the 700 every month. Right, nigga. I ain't had no bread get a cut. None. My girl giving me money.
Oh,
This so I can survive. Like she over here 200, 300, 200, 300, back to back, right? I'm fucking pissed off and shit. Right, my girl come in the room one day. I got a zip of weed. I said, "Nah, I'm starting this shit right back up.
yup.
I'm about to start selling all over again, bro. Fuck it. Right, I got a zip of weed, everything. I'm ready. I'm ready to go back out, fucking do my thing, run up a couple racks real quick. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Nah, nigga, you better pray." I was like, "I bet I'm gonna pray real quick." Right, motherfucking about a week later. There's a job fair, right? State job, right? Good ass benefits, good ass pay. I get that job instantly, right? Then the music take off at the same exact time, nigga. Now my girl ain't even gotta pay no fucking bills. My girl don't pay no bills, nigga.
That's
You
what
know
I'm,
what I said? Type shit.
that's what I'm talking about, man. First of all, congratulations on that. And congratulations on having a woman that knows the power of prayer. That junk is crucial, fam. That I'm
That
talking about. I'm talking from experience. Having a woman that don't know how to pray, bro,
that
dude,
that joint symbolic too, because
that's just symbolic.
when we first met, she ain't believe in God and shit. But I
Wow.
did. But then I fell out of my own faith and she walked into it and then pulled me back into it. You feel me? That joint was crazy.
Yeah, you don't let that girl go. If I ever hear you attempt to let that girl go, I'ma check you, dog.
Oh, I
I'ma
can't
have
do
to
that.
I'ma have to say, look, man, it ain't nothing going on in these streets, dog. They don't even like these some demons out here for real.
No
Don't
bullshit.
be playing out here, dog. You keep that. That's a powerful testimony for real, man. Like okay, so man, don't get me talking about testimonies. I got his on sleep.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I've had a couple times where I was sitting there like, man, Lord, you told me stop trapping, and I stopped trapping, and now I'm broke. I'm
Type
broke,
shit.
Jesus. I'm broke.
Exactly how I
And
felt.
look, I'm broke, and my lawyer fees are kind of high, dear Lord. How am I gonna pay my lawyer fees? Like, but then like people start coming through for you. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
people who you didn't even realize had so much love for you and would be there for you in these ways. They start to come in, and then opportunities start to come in. One thing I had a problem with was wanting to stay at the job I was working at, because every job I was working, especially while you're dealing with a case, especially when
Mhm.
you dealing with a case that's on like felony type of stuff,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard. It's hard to work.
Right.
So you always working these like low income jobs, but they ain't really getting you nowhere. And you got a real case you gotta really pay for.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like it's just, I was having moments of weakness, but I'm like, all right, I got a girl, I want to get married. I'm trying to put these things together. I done promised God I ain't going back in them streets, but I've already lied to a lot of people.
Type
Like,
shit.
it's like,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah.
I mean, I'm literally still smoking it. Like, I ain't supposed. All right, I could just sip. Nah, them thoughts come to your mind, man. But
Yeah, yeah.
like, it's the moments where God really shows up for you, where He sends those people, where He sends those opportunities, things where you didn't really have to think about it yourself. You really just be active. You be working, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey man, we got to do overtime this week. All right, cool. I ain't complaining. But then they keep doing overtime, keep doing overtime. Now you got extra money,
Hell yeah.
or your grandfather just decide, I ain't never gave you nothing before, did I? I give you $1,900.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Shit.
it be little stuff like that. You just be like,
Mm-hmm.
man, because I went through the probation process and everything. My probation really just ended a couple months ago,
Word.
and like, bruh, I went through 5 years of just hell. That's really what it felt like. Like went from
Shit.
staying in that same top floor apartment I was telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
like to down, like, and then try to run out again, and it was like, nah, fam, go right back down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so now the probation is over, and it's like, man, I'm really seeing so many different places where God has pulled me through. I couldn't have did it myself. I would have crashed out. I'd be locked up, straight up.
Type shit. Now it's same. Shit. I told y'all I was this close. I had the bag. I had the bag. I'm like, bruh. I'm over here telling myself, like, I can't do this shit. Nah, nah, nah. I gotta do it,
Nah,
nigga. I'm like, I remember when I had 9 racks, nigga. I need to do that shit. Like,
dude, me and my
bruh, like,
boy, me and my homeboy, we were just talking about this the other day. I said, you remember when we went to New York and I paid for everybody's food and travel? Like I said, we just got up and I was like, bro, I got it. And I really went to New York racks. Like,
oh yeah, you was lit.
bro, what? And I was like, man, because I hadn't too long been out the military myself. So I really went from just this straight edge disciplined guy to I'm still disciplined for that money. But like, and
Ain't no
I mean,
question.
like we stayed in a nice hotel. Like we were lit.
Oh hell yeah.
And I was like, bro, I appreciate my brothers who stuck with me even after those times because I said I didn't know who I was gonna be after that. Just I went from college student to touring trap nigga.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's really what happened. And I look, I thank God for getting me through that stuff. Like, but
That's
we
right.
we not to take the time from the Lord. It's Sunday, everybody. For those that's watching this recording, this is actually recorded on a Sunday, but we are previewing this and showing it to you today. So, I your music. We going to your music.
Okay.
So on your first interview with the BT5 series, I got the chance to watch you perform.
Mhm.
And now since then, I've had another opportunity to watch you perform. And that was which day was that for the Chance to Star Music Festival? Which day was that?
I don't think I performed at the Chance to Star, John.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Because I saw you.
I know I popped up for a little bit.
Yeah.
I popped up for a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I ain't performed because I had a whole different show to do that day, but I stopped by.
Yeah, you stopped by, but nah, bro, did you perform like during the auditions portion?
I don't think I did. Mm-mm.
Dude, how many times I've seen you perform more than once? Like
I
I,
don't
I
know.
know I have. I keep
I
because
do-
every time I think about Virginia, anytime I okay, so all right, so I'm gonna correct me on that one. Anytime I think about like Virginia artists that I've seen perform, I keep thinking I saw them at the Chance to Star, joint. But I mean, there was so many different facets to that.
Yeah.
There was 3 days of performances. Then you had the auditions, and yeah, so
Now I was supposed to perform, though. I
yeah,
was supposed to. I was on the lineup, but my job wouldn't give me off, so I had to duck off. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Yeah,
But
yeah,
I know I've seen you perform in video. I've seen you perform in Atlanta.
yeah,
I've seen you perform in VA. I gotta remember where was I at when I saw you perform in VA. It will come back to me.
yeah. I
But
be doing too many shows to even remember.
that's really what it is. That's really what it is. So like you talked about how your music took off. So you
Mhm.
able to pay bills with your music?
Hell yeah. The only thing I can't do is quit my job. But
Mm,
the extra income is good enough to the point where I'm just comfortable as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I rarely stress over bills at this point. You
that's
feel me?
good. That's
That's a
good.
blessing right there. You know what I mean?
What is making that possible? Because a lot of artists haven't figured out what that thing is that's gonna help them make money. Now, me personally, I figured some things out, and I'm
Mhm.
grateful that these things are coming together because it took some time to even get to that point. And then
Yeah.
I had to recalibrate and re-image myself, like redo the whole thing. So
Yeah.
what is Blizzy No Kizzy doing that actually makes that happen?
So every time I talk to artists and shit, I always tell them I never chase fame or anything like that. Right? What's the word? Philosophy is that as long as you can build a community and monetize it, then you can do whatever the fuck. All it really takes is 100 fans to buy your merch, and you done made like 100,000 as long as you sold it at the right price. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody has the mindset of I gotta make it hit, I gotta take off, I gotta sign
Mm-hmm.
a record label, and
Mm-hmm.
this, that, and the third. But you don't really need that. Like it's the same thing as being an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta be the little corner store that got motion. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because not everybody can be McDonald's. You feel me? And I'm like,
That's a fact.
yeah. So like, what I did was I started dropping music, and I started pushing people to mainly buy my shit on iTunes. Then
Okay.
what that did, I ended up charting on iTunes. I was number 37 for 2 days, right? And then that blew my shit
Whoa.
really, really sky high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there was something else I did. I'm trying to remember what else. I was doing constant
Uh-oh. You going in and out a little bit. Now, see, you giving game. Now the forces that be are trying to stop it. No, tell how to be free. This
no
is free.
bullshit. You can hear me now.
Like, so okay, so you said you started doing like the you said Casa not
Oh, constant shows and shit,
constant
right?
shot. I about to say, did he say Casa not? Like, no, you is not messing this up.
I did
Okay.
meet Constant though. I have met that nigga though. I met him in
Okay.
Texas and the rest of AMP. But
That's what's up.
fuck it, yeah, I was started doing constant shows and shit. And I started selling ticket slots. I started selling artist slots, shit like that. Started bringing in extra income. On top of that, the royalties hitting. You know what I'm saying? People paying for features. I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And it got to the point where I was like, bam, apartment application. How you make your money? Music and this job. Started showing them stubs and shit. Instant approval. I was like, yeah, I'm lit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like how you. Yeah, that's what you do, bro. That's what you do. I'm proud of you.
It's just hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody ever sold some weed or something like that, it's the same mindset. You
Right.
know?
Right. 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 Hold on, real quick.
I,
There you go.
oh yeah, we lit.
Yeah, we lit.
I,
So that was dang, bro. Like I'm actually very proud of you for doing that because like I said, not many people know how to really profit off of their music. You created an atmosphere, controlled how the stream came in until you could really grow it into something else.
yeah, yeah.
And that is good, man. That is beyond good. So man, like when I say I'm proud of you, I mean I'm proud of you because I literally just started a new Instagram page to, teach artists how to get shows, how to get paid from what they do, and giving them
Yeah,
tips
yeah.
from an A&R standpoint on what they could do to increase themselves, enlarge their territory. So, man, any tips for the people starting now, what tips would you possibly have?
If you want no middleman and you don't want nobody to take your bread, make a Bandcamp account. Then have a project ready. Like 10 song mixtape or something. Have small pieces of content for each song and put ads on them joints. Like you remember those old Kids Bop commercials where they would start playing the
Mm,
song like buy now, do
yep.
something like that and drive traffic to Bandcamp, and then have people start buying that tape, and now you getting $10 a sale because Bandcamp don't really take your bread.
Yeah.
So now you getting like $10 a sale, and then you put it on all platforms, and they start spreading out like that, and then the algorithm catches it, and you just start growing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you guys, that's gold. I just dropped the song. First of all, God got me wearing it on the hat.
Yeah,
Just dropped
yeah.
that song on the 10th, and it's only on Bandcamp. And already I've had more downloads on that song and have made more money with that song than I have with my biggest song.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and I tell people like my biggest song, and I don't mean overall because my biggest song overall it's gonna take a little while to beat that, but that Slum Punk track accumulated over well shoot now I gotta do some I gotta go back and look, but it was a few 100,000 streams.
Yeah, yeah.
Now one stream is no money. It's
Yeah,
point
facts.
zero zero three.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another zero in front of that,
It's like
but
five.
yeah, it's like you're not even making pennies. You're making a fraction of pennies on the dollar, and that's how much is
Mhm.
one stream. Whereas $1 is 330 streams to 500, like 50 streams.
Yeah,
$1. So I've already gotten several downloads that stream wise, I've already beaten,
yeah,
Slum
yeah,
Punk's first week out. So now I'm working on a whole new platform, whole new name, Etano. So I'm
Mhm.
basically a brand new artist all over again. These are the things people you got to learn these things. You got to learn the tricks and the tips that's gonna help you.
yeah, yeah.
And seems like Blizzy figured one out. Like,
Is this trial and error? I be telling folks, bro. Like, even though the name BlizzyNoKizzy's only existed for like 3 years, I've been making music since a kid. Like,
right.
I've been I've been getting game from folks heavy in the industry since I was like how old, 15, 16. Like my god brother work at Def Jam. My cousin mad skills, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I stay getting the game. I just always had an entrepreneur type of mindset with shit like you don't need fame for shit. How many businesses you know that ain't worldwide that bringing in 100,000 a month?
dude. You don't need bro, the people that are famous, they look like they wish they weren't famous now. All this
Yeah,
stuff that be coming out, they look like they wishing they not famous. Only the only
facts.
the only the only person that look happy with being famous right now, and I'm only speaking from just what it looked like, is Chris Brown.
Mm,
He the only one. You still got people mad at him about some stuff that happened between him and Rihanna years ago. And this
facts,
mug, he ain't stopped doing backflips on stage. He ain't stopped selling out shows. He ain't stopped making hits. He's had a hit every freaking year he's been out.
facts.
People like him. Then I then you got this Christian rap lane, which is booming.
Hell
Uh
yeah.
you got your Forrest Frank guys, you got your Hovies, you got your Caleb Gordons, you got your Josh P's, you got this bro, just you ain't gotta be worldwide renowned to make it in this world. That's not how it has to be, but that's the illusion.
And the issue is a lot of folks be watering themselves down just to try to get famous. When fame for real is luck and who you know. I ain't watering myself down for some random celebrity to give me praise. You feel me?
I'm not about to sound like that. I'm first of all, I'm not about to sound like nobody. That's half the time with these celebrities who do be looking for artists to sign. That's what they want. They want somebody to fit the brand,
Yeah.
sound like them, be like
Facts.
them. That's what they're saying. For those of you that don't know what they're saying,
Cardi,
like,
Ken Carson, all don't sound the same to me. You feel me? But that's
bro,
their brand though. At the end of the
that's their
day,
brand.
you know what I'm saying? You can't knock on it. But
That's their brand.
it's like shit, I'm gonna be myself, dude. Like, you know
Like,
what I'm saying? I ain't changing myself for nobody. I remember I was in New York, right? I was having a conversation with another artist, and he was like, "What if I got you in the room with some celebrities?" I said, "I really wouldn't care." He
I've
was
been
like, "You
in rooms
wouldn't."
with celebrities.
Yeah, he was like, you wouldn't pay money to meet some celebrities. I said no. I was like, why I got impressed on? I said, I already talked to celebrities before anyway, without paying niggas. I'm like, if I gotta pay my way for you to listen to my music to see if you're gonna give me a shot, then everything's transactional and monetary. The love is not real and not genuine. You feel me?
And you just made me a byproduct of your hustle. So
Exactly.
you already not really looking at me. I gotta pay for a chance for you to open your ears. Don't you listen to stuff every day?
Exactly.
Oh, nah,
Best believe I'm gonna try to pop up on your feed organically. See if you fuck with it
been
like that. Like
been there, done that. I think now, honest to goodness, if I want to talk about fame, I'm the most famous I've ever been now. But like,
facts.
but if you look at my Instagram numbers don't reflect that. Now, of course, I've had two different accounts get hacked over the last 6 years. So really, my follower count doesn't even actually reflect the number of people who've interacted with me. But if you really think about it, like I'll even use this for example. You didn't even know me until this year.
Facts.
We didn't know each other. I had never been involved with any events in Richmond, Virginia before this year, but I've been doing events for almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, if I'm talking about fame, I'm more famous now than I've ever been. But when I'm
Facts.
talking about like if I really think about it, like what does that actually mean? I'm actually able to go outside and run and run for miles and not worry about somebody coming to kidnap me
Right.
or like dropping shots at me because of something I said on a song. Like I ain't got them type of problems, and I don't think people think about all of that when they say I want to be mainstream famous. Are you thinking
Exactly.
about your piece?
You be mainstream famous, you go into the wrong city, they start extorting you. Then you confused
Baby.
and shit. And like you right though. No bullshit. Cause like
Yeah.
I'm the most famous I ever been. Now
Yeah.
everybody in the world knows me. But if I walk around fucking Chesterfield Town Center, I guarantee you at least one person gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? At least one. That shit happens every time. That's how I got them 14 karat gold chains. This dude named Money. He just came out of nowhere. Was like, hey, you rap. You want some chains? I'm like, all right, shit.
What? Oh, snap. Like just like that.
This like that. He's like, I just bought these. I don't really want them. He like, but you be rapping, so like, you want these? I give them to you like 300. I was like, how much each of them cost? He's like, they were 1,000 each. I'm like, you tripping? I'm gonna take it.
That's
Like,
daggone right, bro. Hold on. I'll cash up it right now.
yeah, that's
But
exactly what I did.
those God looked out moments.
Exactly.
Those be those moments. Cause like I remember when I first moved to Charlotte, this was a few years ago. When I went out there, I was going to an interview at the Cheesecake Factory.
Mhm.
I was heading towards the interview. I ain't really, look like I was, trying to flex or nothing, but I looked approvable for a job.
Right.
And while I'm walking through the South Park Mall, this one girl starts singing my song. Like she was like till I die, till I die. And I turned, I was like, get crunk, get a crunk, get a drunk. I was like, hey, what's good? She's like, you're brass, right? And I said, yeah. She was like, oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm sitting there like, I am not from this city. But she knew me enough to see me and be like, I'm gonna sing this dude's song back to him. I knew right then
Yeah.
I'm about to live here.
That's
I'm
how
like,
I felt.
I'm
That's
about
how
to
I felt
live
when I
here.
went to Atlanta, bro. When I went to Atlanta, there, folks in the state going like, "Shout out, Blizzy, no kids." I'm like, y'all niggas know me.
Shout out Blizzy No.
I'm over here like,
Yeah.
I ain't never been here before. I love
You
y'all.
know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being in Greensboro and people were like knowing my song. I remember one time I did a show in Raleigh. See, these cities are all spread out. I remember I did a
Mhm.
show in Raleigh one time, and this dude heard my song, got so turned, he ended up knocking one of the tables over in the bar.
God
Like,
damn.
I'm talking about like he was jamming. And when I did the last crunk song, I was like, if he feeling like that off them first two, watch this. I did a song called Foxtrot. Lot
Mhm.
of trying to hang. So what you want to do? My brother's down the ride. Best believe I'm going bunkers too. That boy.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
And everybody else got crunk. I done came out the shirt. And then like at the end of the at the end of the night, he comes up and he was like, dude, I knew I heard your music before. He was like, I was that turned the first time. I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, Brass from Greensboro, right? I was like, oh yeah, he know what he talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
he know what he talking about.
Them moments be so surreal, bro. I swear to God. They'll be over here like it don't click in your mind. Like it'd be like, damn, like random folks that I don't know dead ass
Really
listen to
rocking
me.
with you,
Like that shit opened my eyes on my birthday because I had folks wishing me a happy birthday. I ain't never talked to a day in my life. I ain't even follow them. They post me on these
bro.
stories. I'm like, oh shit.
There's somebody out there right now looking at your life and career for tips.
Yeah,
They might not like all your stuff, but they showing up in your viewership. They showing up in your history. They're showing up. They're checking in because they know you figured out something that they're really trying to figure out. They just don't want to ask. You
yeah.
inspire somebody. Some people feel like you too high up to even ask.
And that's the crazy part. Cause I don't have an ego. Well, everybody has an ego, but I don't have an inflated ego. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So like, I just be dead ass being like, I'm just a regular smuggler dude. Like, no, don't nobody know me. Don't nobody look up to me or nothing. I was working with this one artist, right? He's like, yeah, you inspired the fuck out of me for this song. I was like, the fuck? I'm like, what you
preach.
mean?
Appreciate it.
Cause like I downplay my music a lot. Yes, I ain't gonna hold you. And then but then I'll perform that bitch like I'm a fucking rock star. Don't get it twisted. It's low key like reverse psychology, low key. Because
Yeah,
every time I downplay myself, something happens. They go like, nah, you doing right. You know,
you doing
like,
right,
I
bro.
remember one time I texted Silver and I said, man, I need to figure out how to make my brand an $100,000 brand. I was like, if I don't figure this out, I'm gonna crash out. And that got nominated for the best rapper in the state. I was like, okay, never mind.
It be those moments, man. Like that, I still have not achieved all the awards and all the recognition that I want to achieve, but I feel like my recognition and award is definitely something God will provide, especially now
Yeah,
that I put my attention and my energy towards something very, powerful. And I just say like I keep this mindset up and we only got a couple more minutes, but I keep my mindset on like I remember that guy that felt unseen. So sometimes when I'm making my music, I make it with the mindset of like, yeah, y'all gonna hear this, y'all gonna hear this, y'all gonna
hell
hear it.
yeah,
And then when I perform, it's like I know I'm that dude, you
hell
know,
yeah,
and that's the energy I'm giving off. And now I'm just that dude for the Lord. Like
exactly.
that's just
Like
it. So
it be so
that's
crazy when I be like this chilling and the same folks in school they ain't never like paid attention to my ass be over here like, bro, I be seeing the shit you doing. I be like, nigga, you ain't fuck with me. Like these all be
or
crazy.
or the ones that still don't rock with you, they sitting there, they just like, oh, we have rappers when we went to school. Oh, so you know I rap. So you know what I be doing.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
They
nah, I
go
don't play
to
football no more, baby. I rap.
y'all happen. Y'all happen the other day, bro. I'm chilling in Wawa. This one dude, me and bro had the worst issues. Like that's an on site type of nigga, right?
Oh, snap.
So he pop up. I'm like, oh hell nah. I pull my pants up. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna get acting. He's like, man, your music hard. I was like, I like you now. Thank you. Like,
Happened to me too when I say I was like, oh man, I'm about to have to wrap up, but I'm gonna say this real quick to match you on that. I remember one time I was in a barber shop getting my hair cut, and one of those on sites came in, and I'm sitting there, I'm
mhm.
like, he got a kid. He got a kid now. I'm sitting there like, it wasn't even 5 years ago. This would have turned into that kid would have needed a new daddy.
Like shit.
Like not even 5 years ago. And then the thing is, like, I know this child very well, and I knew the child's grandfather when he was alive very
Mhm.
well because he from my side of the county. And
Word.
so, like, I see the little boy playing with this ball, and the little ball came hit me. And I'm sitting, I just pick it up, give it to him, smiling. I'm like, cause it's a kid. And I look at his dad, and I'm sitting there thinking, not even 5 years ago, I wanted your head. Like, and like me and him, we get to the point where it's like we just dap
Yeah.
up. I ended up seeing the dude in my church 2 weeks later. I'm like, oh, you really trying to change your life? All right,
God damn.
but like I will never have no animosity towards nobody trying to do better with themselves. So
Right.
it's like it be those moments, man. People respect what you do, especially when they see what you about,
Mm-hmm.
and especially when that thing that you about is beneficial and fruitful to the community.
Hell
It
yeah.
You gotta let God work some things out.
Yeah, best believe I had a couple run-ins, jealousy, envious niggas. I had to cut a lot of people out of my circle and shit.
Oh
But
yeah,
it was all worth it at the end of the day. Like shit, like I'm living better than I ever had. You feel me?
it be
You
that
know
way,
what I'm
man.
saying? I got independence. I got my own studio upstairs and shit. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I'm smooth. Like shit, I don't need shit else. Like I be telling folks, I was telling my homeboy, and I was like, where I'm at right now is exactly where I always wanted to be. I was like, I don't need nothing else. I'm like, I'm content with
Contentment.
my life.
Contentment is key to so much happiness, people. And this is my last message before we click out. Man, this is Blizzy No Kizzy interview part 2. This cannot be the last one because
Oh hell,
this is better than the first one to me.
yes,
Like,
facts.
like so, like guys, if you're not content, and I don't mean complacent. I mean you got to be content. You
Mhm,
will continue to battle your demons in your mind, and them demons will be named anxiety, depression,
mhm.
slothfulness. You'll be upset because like you haven't found that happiness in yourself, and you're not content with the happiness that you found. So you always pulling for straws in an existence that you hadn't even made it to yet. You
Hell yeah.
you gotta be content. Content is in that biblical too. You got to
I'm
be
pretty sure it
content.
is.
You got to be content too. I Again, not complacent, but content, and continue to
Facts.
work every day. You putting in work,
Facts.
and that's the path of eternal for you.
Bring out Youth
Man,
and Blizzy
be-
real quick.
before before we click out, man, you got any upcoming projects, any upcoming shows or anything?
Shit, I'm booked like a motherfucker this month. Fuck it. The 22nd, I'm at the All Vibe show. You know what I'm saying? Over at the Richmond, somewhere off Richmond Highway. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then we got a Halloween show we doing. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we got a Black Masquerade joint we doing. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 joints lined up. And everybody know I'm sporadic as hell, so I'm probably gonna pop up to some open mics at random points of the month anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Boom. I'm gonna just throw
Gotta keep
7 up
going.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like to hear that, man. You always active. You always bring your energy. You always doing something, and everything you do with a smile, man. I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what you're doing, bro, and I pay attention. I don't just be liking. I be spotting. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So, my guy, where can they find you? For those that don't know, where can they find you?
Everything's under the name BlizzyNoKizzy, IG handle, Twitter, Threads, Spotify, all that. Same exact name. I got lucky as hell. Nobody took my handles.
Right, right. Because some people ain't got the luxury of just putting their name down.
Exactly.
Like, so, there's somebody out there that think they brass for real, but whatever. But man, this has been real. This has been enjoyable. Once again, I'm glad to have you back. Let's not make this the last time, dog. Let's
Yeah, I
not.
for sure be back. You already know.
Yo, look, look. You gonna be like the BT5 Bow Wow, like he was a 106.
I'm about to be the Boosie to your Vlad. You feel me?
Yo. I feel like Boozy and Vlad actually do talk at night. Like they really friends for real.
Hell yeah.
Got to be by now. God knows I'd have seen them in 20 different outfits on the same podcast. Like, Kate,
No
oh my God.
bullshit.
But all right, big dog, look. Everybody, make sure you tap in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell your mama to tell her mama to tell her friends to tell their mama. Make sure they tap in. Y'all, BT5 series on everything. I'm out.